Right, Barrett, we've made it to Gagarin, wasn't it?
I was just thinking that this is about what Irvin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
We're going to take care of it, Barrett.
Oh, you remind me of him sometimes, wanting to make things right. And when you said it out loud, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident.
Okay, let's go and talk to this lawyer.
Right. She said she would meet us at our office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Irvin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
Don't worry, we won't. We got our trusty scanner to show us the way.
Supposed to run on the waffles anymore.
Okay, cool. We found the lawyer. Right. Hello? Oh, Barrett, you beat me to it. Hey.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
Let's discuss Irvin's case. Have there been other cases like this?
Not exactly, but similar cases. A corporation commits a crime and needs a scapegoat, so they select someone powerless to target.
The quintessential Gagarin tale.
Indeed.
Right. Well, that doesn't seem very nice. They probably shouldn't do that. You handled Irvin's case years ago?
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made me more determined.
What do you mean about people avoiding Gagarin?
It's not a resort. It's a working town run by mining corporations. You don't come here unless you need to, and you don't stay unless you have to.
Or unless you're a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer who genuinely wants to make things better for others. Right, Ellie?
You're kind, Barrett. Yes, I suppose there's that type of person as well.
God, you know how to you know how to talk the talk, don't you, Barrett?
Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
What was the judgment?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
Why didn't Irvin defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
We need to clear Irvin's name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough.
What happens if we take it to court with more evidence?
Best case scenario, we clear his name and his assets are returned, plus additional compensation.
Well, we want that. We definitely want that. Nothing we found is good enough?
Not on its own. No. It's circumstantial. Helpful to support our claim, but not enough.
You can find more evidence.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
Why do we need to establish a motive?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
We don't have any other evidence.
Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Point us to the mine where Irvin was assigned to work, please.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Mining companies used to leave a lot behind when they shuttered a mine.
Even the confidential records and salvageable equipment? Seems wasteful.
It was probably cheaper than transporting older machines around the planet.
Makes sense. Not many people wander around outside of the city looking for abandoned mines.
Why lock your door when you're the only person on the planet, right? Anyway, try to log into the Foundry system or convince someone to find Irvin's mine for you.
Sounds like an awkward conversation. Fortunately, the captain is rather good at those.
Hopefully, that's enough to work with for now. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
The Foundry district isn't too far from here.
Alright, let's head there then.
Long?
Oh, do I have an account? Nice. Ah. God damn it. What am I seeing? Yeah, that's what this is. Right, H363. Okay, we found that. That's fine.
The trick to the catwalks, just keep turning right. You'll get where you're going a bit.
This is lucky they leave their terminals out in the open.
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Yeah. Let's go search the abandoned mine for incriminating documents.
I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in the mines before.
Well, this is it. Irvin's old apartment. Here, use this key.
All right, Barrett.
After you, Captain. Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote so much. Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal.
Well, let's find that terminal then. The hell's this?
Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later.
Huh, no way. He's keeping these plants alive. Well, that's a weird looking one. Good for him, eh? Any notes? Okay, let's get this baby unlocked. Right, it has to go there. And this has to go here. No, not that one. This one, maybe. And a single one here. There we go. You'll receive a mind assessment for your foundry passcode soon. Okay. Application submitted to Town Hall. Yeah. So to me, that sounds like that's okay then. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I wish I would've.
Will you look at that? If we go to Town Hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license. There's gotta be a way to look up applications.
Oh, the contract's right here.
Is that Irvin's employment contract? Let me
It's a bleak house.
see. We've already got the coordinates to mine H363. But this will still solidify the fact that he was there.
Exactly. We're all good. So with this contract, so it was legal to do that.
All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
Those are solid leads.
With dust devils.
Much better than liquid or gas leads. That much is evident.
No one's gonna eat us.
It was a bit strange going through Irvin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. I did, however, find this odd-looking plant.
What's the story behind the plant?
I'm not sure. It might not even be a plant. It might technically be a fungus.
Huh.
But there's probably a reason why Irvin tried his best to keep it alive. When we get back home, I'll go through some of his research notes. It might tell us something more about this plant. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
How is it still alive?
Witchcraft, probably. But if you want a more scientific explanation, I have a couple of theories. It could go through states of hibernation, or draw moisture from the air the way epiphytic plants do. There's also that habitat dish Irvin set up for it, which gave it light and nutrients. Still, I'm not ruling out witchcraft.
I don't think it's going to help with the case.
No, maybe not. But it helps me. Irvin was the last person to handle this plant. It mattered to him. No matter how the case goes, this warms my heart. I didn't expect to find it, but I love that I did. In any event, I'll go through Irvin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple, yet refined. What do you think of Harvey?
It works for me.
Then it's unanimous. Okay. The three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
Town hall somewhere over here? This looks like town hall. Yeah.
This town hall has seen better days. Hopefully that public access computer is still working.
This one? Do you see a public access computer? No, it's definitely an... Oh, it's there. Sorry, I I see every other computer apart from this one on the wall. Town hall. Applications. Mining permit. Yep. Yeah. Look up applications by applications. Yeah. Yeah.
So, the hunting license was sponsored by Hephaestus after all. Ellie will be very interested to see this.
So they destroyed the ecosystem on themselves then, using Irvin for some reason.
Guys have a tip line or something?
Where's the... Okay, so it looks like... Oh, that one's quite far away. Best to have your spacesuit on, dude, just in case the... Oh, what is that? Oh, man. The hell are you? Oh, God, you look horrible.
Twinsies!
Oh, Vasco, thanks. Right, actually, that is going to be a... You know, it's time to get my twin out, actually.
My turn.
Oh, it's a flying thing over there. Nice one, George, too. Oh, he disappeared.
We can handle this. Bam! You're welcome, everyone.
You are no longer alone.
Ow. Oh, sorry, Vasco.
Oh, I love this part.
Just whack Vasco in the back, why don't I? Oh. Just standing. Oh, dear. Okay, scanner says it's somewhere over here.
This looks promising. This looks like administration. Company records.
Employees. Contract short term. Terminate local predator. Assist Dr. Helgi with environmental impact study. Current lab. Okay. Yep. Memos. Decommission. Okay. Helgi unexpectedly quit today, citing ethic violations on planetary scale. What does that mean? Yep. Ivan's contract is over and no more predators or any wildlife. They have been found at the mine. It's a miracle. Year 1 is complete. We are now full production. Site is expected to be fully depleted far ahead of schedule due to the removed of complication of volatile gases. Huh? Is it dead? Hephaestus has hired Irvin to kill one of the predators. Main predators that hasn't left the area for weeks. He will assist Dr. Yeah. Decommissioned. Runs contract over. Welcome, Irvin. Odd predator behavior. Large predators have been circling the mine and attacking each other. Purpose unclear. They are very violent, and security from Gargarin settlement is unprepared for this, so they left. Okay. Security. Yeah. Volatile gases that were previously required. Special productive gear have plummeted below critical levels the fourth straight week, as is trend with mines after the first year of operation. Okay. Dead wildlife. Okay. Extraction. Extraction on time, 6 months. Okay. Yeah, just all stuff. Welcome, Doctor. Okay. Mine commission.
Bingo. All right. Now let's go find Irvin and Helge's lab stations.
Are we going down there? Ah, crap. Do we have to go into the mine? Really have to. I'm not... Ever since mining, I've not became... I don't like it very much. Let's just get in there, I guess, Barrett. Here we are. Keep your head on a swivel just in case more of those pests submerge. I can hear something. Irvin's terminal, okay. Let's get into it. They're not going to like what I have to say. Apex Predators, Irvin. I've included in your analysis my papers I've sent to the main office. Thank you for helping me collect and analyze the data. I sincerely hope this makes a difference. Scent poison plant. The data tells the troubling story. Could the colony network be poisoned by the chemicals from these mines? Could this cause a global collapse? Oh.
It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Irvin. This is it. This is what Ellie needs to see.
Okay, we might need to get more evidence from here somewhere.
Lights are on down here.
Okay. Plenty of things to loot, man. This is probably one of the best places I've been in a while. I mean, that was a bit sensitive, actually.
That was fast.
Uranium. Running low on emergency kits. We probably need to grab a few again. Oh god, that dude. This thing killed my alternative self. Oh no. Nah, I'm sure there's another one. Yeah, just keep your head on a swivel. Maybe he had to get out of here quickly. I know you said Irvin was killed in the crossfire, so he's not here.
Yeah. More. Exactly.
He's angry. They must faint when I summon him after. He's telling me to go this way. Not seeing anything.
Smells weird in here. Like... Where'd they go? Well, that ought to do it.
Right.
Let's go! Never gets old.
Oh, I'm glad that practicing to reload so much is working for me.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Oh, they're ugly fast. Ugly fast. Ooh. Oh, okay. Interesting biodiversity down here. Are you sure the ecosystem's collapsed? It looks fine to me.
Oh, yes! I know how this ends.
Where are you? Come on. Hold down the trigger, okay? Hold down the trigger next time. Take that to your universe and smoke it. Apparently the Queen was down here. I did not see him at all.
Extracting decent specimens is delicate work.
Yep, don't want to tread in that, I think. Ah, nice. Okay, cool. Let's get this badger open. Okay, studies. Oh my word, there's a lot. Study of ecosystem. Okay. Apex reduction. Well, I feel like we've just collapsed the ecosystem again by killing everything. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Seems like Helgi tried to do the right thing here. I'm sure Ellie would want to see this. He's citing numerous ethics violations dating back to before Irvin's time, and Hephaestus just ignored him.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to do, is it? It's actually generally really bad. Right, let's get back to you know, town. It does smell a bit dodgy, to be honest.
You heading outside the city? Be careful.
A bit chlorine-y. Yeah, it's like a chlorine taste to it. You taste that? What is going on with that statue?
Aaron was the one industry city for a long time. Now,
Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Yes, I've been reviewing it. Sit down. Let's have a chat about it.
I'll start the conversation off, Barrett.
Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
You can tell, Barrett. It's your case.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, 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 pew.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
You're kidding.
Helgi's documents are nothing without him there in court, explaining them to the judge.
Does Helgi still live around here by any chance?
Sort of. He's, unpredictable, though.
Gagarin isn't huge. We'll look around.
You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
I'll give it a go, friend. Hey.
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured?
No.
Is there something I can help you two with?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi Hodgson? We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
We're looking for someone named Helgi. Does the name Irvin Madani sound familiar?
No, not really. I mean, there's Irvin the Slaughterer and Irvin the Scourge of Gagarin, but I doubt that's the same person, right?
Oh. What I would do to pay for a name like that. Do you treat a lot of mine workers?
I treat anyone who walks in my doors, if I'm able to.
We'll look for someone named Helgi.
I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
We're working with Ellie Yankton. A court case. It's good for your cause. It's good. It's for a good cause.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else...
Sure thing. Got any medical supplies?
Of course.
Hey.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
Nice to meet you, Clint. I'm just going to look around if you don't mind.
If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually.
Do you know anyone named Helgi? Trying to find him.
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt.
I can cover Helge's debt in exchange for any leads.
Nobody is going to know where he is aside from someone who knows the underbelly of Gagarin. And that is Lizzie up at the bar. That's who you need to ask.
Thanks.
Take care now.
Oh, out of the open.
Good about keeping them strays.
Hey, Lizzo.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
Okay. I'm just looking around.
Well, then make yourself comfortable. And don't start anything, all right?
We're looking for a man named Helge.
Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess.
Heard you was someone who can help locate people.
I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
Oh, God damn it. I'm losing money left, right, center. Hey, we just need a location, nothing fancy.
The service I provide is worth quite a lot.
Who knows, how long before you get another offer?
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
I didn't mean to annoy you. I just need information.
I appreciate that, but the answer is still no.
I'm tired of asking, tell me now.
I'd like to tell you, believe me. All right, all right. Consider it a favor. Sending the coordinates now.
Thank you. Would you vouch for Helge's character?
Wait, so let me get this straight. You want the bartender to testify he's not a lousy drunk?
That's the angle we're going with, yes.
All right, I'm no lawyer, but seems like a bad move. Also, it sounds like work. And I don't work for free.
If it's about creds, you might earn a lot of brownie points with the locals if you helped with that. Points they'd spend at your bar.
As long as I'm still alive to spend it. But fine. If you get Helgi to show up, I'll take some of the heat off of him.
Thanks.
See ya.
Right, I'll also see
Shut down the other day.
if I can... Where did... Hey,
May not look like much, but there are some quality pieces in here. Just gotta find them.
would you vouch for Helge's character?
You sure you got the right person? Helgi and I have had several run-ins in the past.
I'm sure it's all water under the bridge now.
For me, yes. But there's a lot of water.
We just need someone to serve as his character witness. Given your long-standing reputation in the city.
Sure, I can say a few words. I like Helgi, but fair warning, I'm not gonna lie for him. If I'm testifying under oath, it'll be full of the good and the bad.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay. Should we go back to the clinic and ask for that lady's... Would she vouch for him?
I'm Dr. Kiala. Are you a new patient? If you're a UC citizen, I can look you up, get your benefits processed once we've done a workup.
No, I just want to say hello.
Oh, well, hello right back at you. If you're ever in need of medical services, you just let me know.
Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
That's not what we're after.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hodgson as a witness. Now, given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best.
Thanks.
I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Alright, finally found you. Hello.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people?
We want to discuss something you two worked on. We just need to talk for a moment. We just need to talk for a moment.
Well, I'm a fella who needs a drink. I guess we all don't get what we want in this world, do we?
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies.
Irvin was Barrett's husband. We're just looking for answers.
He passed on. That's a kick in the pants, isn't it? Well, sorry for your loss and all that, but I can't bring back the dead or anything. So you can go now. Thanks.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
Barrett's right. We're the only one who can set the record straight.
Then Irvin should have showed up at the trial to defend it himself.
It's not just about Irv. This can't be the only time something like this has happened. Someone needs to hold this company accountable. That's why we'd like you to testify in court.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo.
What do you remember about the case?
I remember not to talk with people who come asking questions about powerful corporations.
We can pay you for your cooperation.
Believe it or not, I don't need or want your money. I made enough of it by working for massive mining corporations. I don't need to risk anything else.
Why are you so reluctant to even try?
Because I tried before, and they threatened me. 20 years ago. I still wake up in fear almost every night. They said if I ever left Gagarin, I left my wife to protect her. She didn't deserve any of this. Any of my mess.
Ellie Yankton's reopened the case.
Ellie Yankton? But why? It doesn't matter. Nothing's changed.
We've got no evidence. All we need is for you to testify.
I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
This case may be old, but it's important.
You may be right.
We can't do the trial with the evidence alone. We need your knowledge.
You got a point. Hephaestus' scientists will just say my theories are unfounded without me to defend them. Fine, you've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Irvin. Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hawkson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, you'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Alright, good. It's all coming together. It's gonna be... I'm gonna nail this case for Irvin.
Being to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though. Someone in security, maybe?
What do you expect me to do with that? Is that you want me to go to security? I don't know.
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and... well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Helgi will testify. I also managed to get Lizzie to serve as a character witness. Suppose we could go with the doctor.
Well, that is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on should Hephaestus decide to play dirty. Well, you two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
The evidence you've gathered is impressive. It truly is.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I almost never say this because I don't want to jinx it, but I think this case is a slam dunk.
Huzzah! That's what I like to hear.
I think we can do everything on our checklist. Clear Irvin of any wrongdoing, charge Hephaestus with the cover-up, and even restore Helgi, Dr. Hawkson's standing in the scientific community. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private.
Sure thing. Good luck, Ellie. I hope you managed to do it. Managed to get all the, you know, the hit lines and all that stuff. All right, Barrett.
Wow, we actually did it. Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Irvin's name. I feel like, what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel.
I'm happy for you, Barrett.
Thanks. I was trying not to be too optimistic about our chances, because that's when a cosmic reversal kicks in. But I think it's okay in this case. We've already proven Irvin's innocence, and I trust Ellie to explain it.
I'm glad you're feeling better and lighter.
I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Anything for a friend.
That makes two of us. Three if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy.
Perhaps Harvey has a preference on where he can go next.
You know what? He just might. But it's probably best you chart the course. Harvey doesn't do well with things that require hands.
Whatever's next, I'm glad I have you with me.
We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely.
Yes, Barrett. We certainly have been through a lot.
On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life.
Some people change us forever.
Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend.
Living life to the fullest is a gift.
And the definition of that changes for everybody. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion.
It must be fortunate then. Constellation has surely changed who I am.
Like any group, Constellation is only capable of doing that because of the people within it. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us.
Friendship. I value our friendship. Yeah.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Now, mind if we get back to exploring this beautiful, mysterious universe with me, Captain?
Thanks for the moolah. Right, I'm happy we've got this case. Do let me know, like, if it is a slam dunk or anything. It is sounding like a slam dunk, so that's pretty cool.
I heard this story about a kid who was walking and he fell through the catwalks.
Let's not come to this place for a while, eh? I mean, there's probably going to be more for us to do here eventually. I always head this way for some reason.
The new firm's coming in.
Ah, yeah, it's over there. Right, Barrett, I'm so happy we've managed to fix all this stuff for you. Hopefully when it goes to court, it goes all fine. I think it should do. Do let me know.
A hazmat squad came through.
Yeah, heat leeches are not good. Right, Barrett. I think that's kind of all she wrote, really. We need to go back and investigate Sergeant Yumi. We did get an incident report from him the other day, didn't we?
Liftoff initiated, Captain. Time to venture into that human sky.
Oh, the frontier is definitely much improved now, isn't it? Looking fantastic.